Just as its name describes, the Commission to Review the Use of Assessments and Testing in Maryland Public Schools is tasked with looking at federal, state, and locally mandated exams and coming up with ways to improve the process of administering them. That means determining best practices, deciding if any are duplicates or unnecessary, analyzing how much time is spent on testing, and the impact on classroom instruction and resources. The 19-member task force includes the state superintendent of schools, members of the State Board of Education, the legislature, parents, teachers, administrators, and education experts. I spoke with several after today's meeting.
MSDE is going to assist us in gathering a fair amount of the data. We're going to bring a lot of people forward so that we hear the voice of the teachers, we hear the voice of the students, we hear from the local jurisdictions in terms of what they're trying to accomplish. Education until the last 20 years was pretty much a local concern, and with state and federal oversight, it's kind of complicated things. We're looking to make sure that education works at a local level.
As a teacher in the General Assembly, I know inside a school what the impacts of testing are. I see how students react to them. And as I said, I see how the infrastructure and how a day is disrupted by testing, and not just the amount of time that students test, which is also an issue.
Which of these assessments are helpful to our students, and which really aren't necessary, or there's no value added, or they're duplicative, and if we maybe remove them or reduce them, it allows more teaching time. I, for one, think we need some assessments so we can see how kids do and how they progress. Do we need all of them? I'm not so sure. You know, as a former high school history teacher, I want to teach my subject.
Our members are actually in the buildings giving the tests, so we want to make sure that we're hearing from them about whether or not the data that's being presented is accurate in terms of time and in terms of the impact on students. And teachers want to teach, and students need time to learn. So we really believe we need less testing.
The next meeting is scheduled for December 17th. Now, the law mandates that the Commission report its findings and recommendations to the State Board of Education, each county board, and the General Assembly on July 1st, 2016.